Face it, God is good, patience, 'cause I know in time you will see when you taste it. And I know, face it, God is good, patience, 'cause I know in time you will see when you taste it. And be still and know you are never alone. In your darkest of times, God is still in control. And faith is not porcelain in storms disproportionate. Play this song when you need it. God is working in secret. Face it, God is good, patience, 'cause I know in time you will see when you taste it. And I know, face it, God is good, patience, 'cause I know in time you will see when you taste it. You say don't worry, but I do. I'm in need of you. Tomorrow's coming and it's coming way too soon. Ooh. But I know you're good to us. I know I should just trust you. So I will, 'cause you'll never feel me yet. Face it, God is good, patience, 'cause I know in time you will see when you taste it. And I know, face it, God is good, patience, 'cause I know in time you will see when you taste it. Patience. Patience.
What did I do? Woo. Hello. Hey, watermelon. How are you? Can you hear me good? This is like my first, well, maybe my second time going live in the house. I ain't gonna be before you long. I don't even know if I want to talk right now about patience because I don't know if I had the patience to talk about it. If that makes any sense. I might just do a post check. Because, man, it's so funny though. Like, you know how the last couple of days we've been talking about focus and pivot. So here I am today on patience. And when I went into the synonyms, what was one of the synonyms? Once again, heart. I said, oh my goodness. Hey, Gary. Bust it down. Ooh, bust it down, brown and watermelon in the hill. Bust it down. Bust it down, brown. Why you see watermelon come try to check me, Gary? So she's trying to check you. Vibe through me. We can't help it. She was absent when it was going down. So what y'all got good up this Friday? Y'all hanging out? Nah, she heard the replay when you was talking about you just got done eating some watermelon. And then we just start having all that fun. Well, at least that had to be. Y'all, well, I look like somebody's strange kid. I gotta do my hair tonight. My weave ain't weaving no more. It don't respond to heat. It don't respond to oil. It don't respond to a comb for real, for real. Sis out here looking like an orphan. I got my eyebrows done today. I'm mad. I want my money back. What's your favorite place in the world? In the garden? No, I'm just kidding. I want a favorite place in the world, but it looks like it's gonna take some patience. Man, life ain't always serious. Oh, girl, don't you drop the phone, please, because you got to be able to talk to us. Oh, man, that just seems like a recipe for something. Yeah, that's what I want. I want a favorite place. But y'all know, I went and applied for that other apartment. I decided not to go for it. I'm gonna go back and get my refund for the deposit. Why last night I go online in the apartment that I said was my house. Boom, right there. Honestly, I don't even know if this is the time frame I'm supposed to have it. I know it's soon, but I think that I just got to be a little bit more patient. I was kind of in a space where I felt like I had to hurry. And although I do, I still have to have patience in that hurry. Can't nothing happen before it happened. Oh, okay. Well, you must got a garden staff. So I'm just out here. And it is now. And I'm not saying it's not like today, but what I'm saying is, when I got on that live with y'all that day, I said, y'all, I live here. And then when that apartment went away, I was like, well, maybe it's not here. Maybe it's this area. It's the same neighborhood. But then that apartment came right back up. I looked on there at 3 o'clock this morning. I started the process, but it costs a little more. So that's why I say I have to have patience because I got to get the bread. Now, other than that, it's really hard to be patient. Let me see, like today I had some orders, right? I'm trying to get used to doing Instacart. Me, the girl that don't like grocery shopping. And you're right, Gary. And I had like this triple order because I'm like, okay, these are easy to do. Man, it took me forever. Then one order didn't have none of the stuff, so I had to refund it. But then my app wouldn't let me refund it, or it wouldn't cancel it out. So then they had me in there waiting till dang on customer service people cleared it out through the app, so I could then go and check out. Man, you talking about patience wearing thin? All I'm thinking about is they're gonna put on here that I was late for my delivery, and it's not my fault. I got done with the order in good time. So as impatient as I felt, guess what? Another one popped up with 2 orders. I knocked that thing out the park that time. It was good. So I'm developing a little patience in grocery shopping so that I can get the real donuts. Yeah, man. I gotta get the real donuts. Dad, or I'm gonna be out here busting down sheer, swinging on somebody's pole. By any means necessary. My stripper name gonna be Fitty. Miss Fitty. Coming to the stage, we have the lovely Miss Fitty. Bust it, bust it, bust it down, down, wiggle, wiggle, twerk, twerk, wiggle, wiggle, twerk. Listen, the Lord knew what He was doing when He made me unable to twerk. He knew I can't give her the goods and the ability. Got to be one or the other. You know what I'm saying? Because He know if I could dance, it'd have been like, how long you been stripping me? Ever since I was 20. How old are you now? 50? I done traveled the world. I would have benefits and everything. Shoot. That dang on sugar daddy Selena was talking about yesterday don't sound too bad. But no, I gotta have patience. Oh, ain't that so sweet? How you doing today, me? Oh, I'm fine, girl. I'm a little tired, but I'm still crazy as ever. Nah. Yeah, I be having all types of thoughts. I be driving around. Today I was so, I'm telling you now. No, I was kidding. I was so distracted in a sense, not really by just by just my wheels turning. I went like when I got done, decided I was done working. I went and got my eyebrows done. That's a whole nother story. But I'm gonna make it work. Then I went and got some shampoo because I told you I look like an orphan. I get my hair done. Well, I gotta do my hair. But then I got home and I'm like, I didn't even eat today. And y'all know I love eating. Not once did I say, "Oh, I'm hungry. Let me go eat." Oh, I hope you have a better start tomorrow. And I started to turn this into just a post check. And I still might, because I know I can go in and change my title. Because I was thinking about patience, but uh-uh. You know what the best thing about it is? You have a rough start. You still here. You shaking it off. You woo sign. You're in your favorite place. Now you can wake up tomorrow and determined to have a smooth start. It's Saturday. That's how I look at it. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that. I know that's hard. I don't have any pets, but I know how it is to be, people have, they're their family, it's no different. Yeah. You know what I think? I think we get like 4 good days in a row and then we get human days. Then we get 4 more good days, then we get some human days. Can't have one without the other. But even in cases of like that, grief is hard. It's really hard dealing with any kind of loss. I saw one of my friends from home, well from Charleston, her mom passed, and man, when stuff like that happen, it just takes you back in a sense. Like you start to remember. You ever had a day where okay, let me use myself for example because I don't know what the status of everybody's parents, but I remember a time where when people say my mom died or my dad died, and I couldn't relate. I didn't understand. You know how they be like, you just don't know what to say to somebody. Just be like, oh, I'm sorry to hear that, whatever the case may be. It is really different on the other side of that. When someone says, I lost my mom, you'd be like, oh man, I know. You can kind of feel how they feel because now you've experienced it. Like, I think I've been thinking about my parents a lot this week. I was talking to my friend earlier, and I'm like, I don't know why I said it, but I was like, I ain't got nobody. Like, you got me. And it's like in my heart, I don't believe that, but there go that thing. What that mouth do? It's like, why would I even, what was even possessing me to say something like that? It's just frustration. When you be feeling frustrated, it's like it's you against the world, 50 mountains, and whatever else is being thrown at you. And you do be like, man, ain't nobody. I can't imagine that, Gary. I can't imagine. I seen somebody, y'all remember that day? How did your how did your dad pass watermelon? Was he sick? Honey? Dementia? Well, I hate it. That's what my mom had. And that was the hardest thing. I used to always say she's just a shell. Once they get to that place of where they can't do things for themselves anymore and kind of like just look at you. But it's like I don't think that people really know what goes on in the mind of people with dementia. Because personally, I believe they are very aware. Okay. Like, I think they're very aware. I think they're very alert. I think that when they look at us, you can see something that lets you know they know who you are, but they can't articulate. I feel like that's the worst part, and you can't help them. You know what I mean? Like, man, that was crazy. I got to check on my uncle. The one I said they said his blood was septic. I'm telling you, that man is like, he got 29 lives. He kicking. But yeah, man, they'll teach you a lot. I think that through my parents passing, I accepted the reality of life cycle. I don't feel like I was ever afraid of, passing on. But after them, I'm not afraid. That's why I always say, God, please give me more time. Because we don't know. I am, trying to take better care of myself now and all those things. And, though they say dementia isn't hereditary, I rather exercise my brain. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if it's just do little memory things. Mm-hmm. That's exactly when you need it. You have to be able to withstand things that you can't do anything about. You got to be able to keep going, and not lose not lose all your self control. It's easy to just in losing patience, you lose a lot. It's like you lose a lot if you lose patience, but it's also hard to have it. If you say life ain't fair, it ain't fair for real. It just be all, oh Lord, it just be all types of stuff coming. But nevertheless, if they say he don't put more on us than we can bear, that's one of them things you be like, you can't stand it because it's like, he gonna put a lot. What we feel like is a lot, but he knows that we can handle it. Like so, even though it seems very bad, very very rough, very tough at sometimes, it's never more than what we're equipped to handle. It's never, it's never more than we can handle. I think that past that moment, watermelon, it's like you have to then say, I don't know. You got it's like it's. I used to think it was insensitive, but it's like we have to find peace somehow in our loss. If we done everything we could possibly do, and then things still go the way that we didn't hope for, then we have to know that he don't make mistakes. His plan is not necessarily what we want or what have you. But that's why I just try to remember everything good. Hey, Anti, I try to remember everything good, concerning my parents, all my good memories. A lot of things now that I'm going through when it comes up, I'll be like, man, my daddy's still teaching me. And it was like, how they be like, some things are, when you're at church and they be like, it was for such a time as this. A lot of things that I think my parents said to me or taught me that probably seemingly went in one ear and out the other, I recognize it was for such a time as this when I would need it most. You know what I mean? To remember those values that they taught me, to remember where I get my strength from, to remember how to do certain things with my back up against the wall. That's my mama. I recognize each of my parents in me. Hey, Selena. I recognize both of my parents in me. And I thank God for that, because I think I'd have been, man, I would have gave up a long time ago. For real. Way before YouTube, way before I met any of y'all. Probably before I had a kid or after one of them. I don't know. But I would have been gave up. I'd have had life, okay? And the one thing that helps me deal with everything I think I done been through that's been so horrible or traumatic is the fact that it's always someone who has it worse. Then my heart goes out to that person. Just when I thought I had it so bad, just when I thought, I mean, I had a good family, I had a good upbringing, I had everything I wanted, everything I needed, but that didn't prevent me from the learning process. You know, those things that either number one wasn't taught to me or the things that I ignored and I had to suffer them consequences. Like a lot of times people talk about different things on here, and a lot of it I done dealt with it, but it's not like I feel like when it's the time or when it's on my heart, then that's what will be talked about. But it's all part of my testimony, and I'm glad I didn't give up. I'm here 50 years, almost 51 now. Could have been done at 21, 24. So yeah, that patience piece is real. It's real. Because sometimes we got to be patient through a storm. Sometimes we got to be patient through transition, as I'm in right now. Sometimes we got to be patient through maybe even lack, because it's all working together for our good. In the long run, we win. I think I said that in my post earlier. God created all of us to be winners. This world is set up for us to fail. That's why it's so important for us not to be um, of it. Yeah, we're in it, but we can't be consumed by it, because at that point we are weakened. We are strong people. God makes us strong, but once we start teetering into the other way, then we lose our own strength. He's forever strong, but we can give up our strength. We can give up our power. And I think once we lose our patience, all hell will break loose. So it's like, man, as frustrated as I was today, that's all I kept thinking was, I gotta be patient. I gotta be patient. This is not a microwave situation. This is not 30 seconds, but it feels weird. It feels weird. Be patient. Your rainbow will come after storm or our storms. 100% agree. I know our shipping today. Y'all know I've been at 8 the second time by now. Maybe y'all lose some weight. Girl, it sure ain't fun. Especially when you be impressed. Woo! It ain't fun on the side of, man, I want it and I want it now. But then when you also be impressed on top of that, you know what I said today when I'm talking to my friend? I was like, man, I need a blessing. That's exactly what I need. Just a little glimpse of a silver lining for a moment. Watermelon. Or let her relieve some stress and go not spare the rod. No, I'm just kidding. When you're being pressed, press for the mark of the higher calling. You know what? I have this thing where right now I'm willing to say that there's an area that I haven't been obedient in. And I'm going to change that today. He's like, y'all guys take her away. I'm going to change it today. I haven't been very obedient in my prayer life. I need to be praying harder now more than ever. But it's one of them things where you know how you ever been like, I need to pray. Then you don't get around to it. Then you'll be laying there like, I should pray right now. Then you fall asleep. I gotta stop letting the enemy have that. Because I do have better control of myself than that. I used to pray for 2 hours at a time, get up off the floor, don't know if I went to sleep or passed out. I think everybody could get, can use a little more prayer. I think I'm gonna start with praying Thanksgiving, not on Thanksgiving, but with Thanksgiving. Not give me this, asking for this, Lord, I need. He already know. He already know. I need to be more grateful, and it's not that I'm ungrateful, but I need to express that more. My gratitude. Cause like I said, some people got it way worse. Some people look at us like we got everything. We got it made. And we be shaking in our boots. The first sign something get tight. How dare we? No, I'm just kidding. How dare we? There's this little test that we gotta continue to pass. Cause they're gonna come. We know every day we're gonna be tested. But then we be acting like we retarded when well, y'all know what I mean. The R word. I ain't monetized, they can't take it. Uh, we be acting slow when it comes to owning up. Oh my God. And that's what knock on the door, be like, come in here and wash my butt. I bet they quit knocking. Yes. And I think another part of me right now is dealing with not doing hair. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? So this little span where I haven't been able to do anybody's hair is kind of like, makes me sad a little bit. A little bit sad. But in other news, I'm gonna have Tina Turner here tomorrow. No, I'm just kidding. Look, it was good while it lasted, Watermelon. You've been gone too long. Them kids said, hold up, mama been missing. That's it, Gary. Girl. Yep. Now I do know 2024 about to be it. That's why a lot of times I talk through whatever I'm feeling in that day. If I'm feeling like I don't have the patience, I'm gonna talk about it. And I'm feeling grateful, I'm gonna talk about it. because I don't want to end my year in a fashion that I don't want to begin my year. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said I don't want to start January. I want to start now. And even if that's something simple as making sure that I don't speak ill over what I'm expecting, even if I got to say thank you, God, through the rest of the year at every turn. No, I'm being scared of my friend in the other room. Like, why are you in there yelling? I almost forgot I wasn't in the house by myself. Y'all know I'd have been hyper by now. This is too much. I'm too calm. Mm-mm. I should have sat in the car. No, I'm just kidding. I should have sat in the car. No, I believe that too, Gary. Yep, because I'm gonna be done lost some of this weight. I'm gonna be able to move easier. Look, y'all, when I was sick them few days, every time I go in the bathroom, take a shower, I be looking in the mirror like, did I lose weight when I was sick? Listen, this is serious. I need to be a little lighter on my feet. I want to do it big, not be big. But you know the best thing about it is I'm not big. I'm a little bigger than I like to be, but I'm not big. Look at my pastor. She cut her hair. Let me tell you. She should have let me do it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna get the chance. I'm telling you, she don't understand. She don't know me got hands like this. I seen everything I wouldn't have did to her hair. It's cute, but it ain't cohesive enough for me. I'm like, honey, I'm telling you. Oh, my pastor is crazy. Why he gonna comment on her post? I'm assuming that you cut your hair because you want to get pregnant. That man a whole embarrassment. Mm, mm, mm. That's why I love these people, man. They is just so real and crazy. Mm, mm, mm. Healed in the name of Jesus. Yes, watermelon. Girl, please, you are healed if you say so. I know, right? That's usually Selena. Selena usually the prophetess. She'd be like, you know what? I see for you. I'm like, oh, prophetess Selena in the house. I think yes, I missed her word. Hey, Realist. What's good? My cereal friend. I still ain't got no milk. And I ain't had it in me eating no dry Fruit Loops. See, that's what I love about Gary. He just come down the line giving everybody encouraging words. Probably straight messages from the throne. Y'all my ninjas if we don't get no bigger. Really, is this your season 2024 of steadiness? And it is so. No, I'm just kidding. And you know what, though, Selena? I think every year we say, "Ooh, this year was tough. This year did this. This year." We always say that. I wonder why we don't never think about all the good stuff. Cause I know we. I mean, I'm including myself in this, not just flowing off what you just said. We'll say this has been a rough year, a tough year, but it also has been a good year. I know in a lot of ways, but it's like we always seem to. I guess because those are the moments that really stick out. Maybe I'll be thinking about that sometime. I used to get mad when people be like, "Oh my God, 2020," like they'll say something like 2022, count your days. It's over. I'm like, why you gonna count out the rest of the year? You still got like 90 days left. You know what can happen in 90 days? Everything that was tough can become easy. I don't know. I guess it's just human nature because it's what we don't, when it's good, we don't really think about it. It just be good. But them tough moments, psh, like right now, the way my hair looking, it's tough. 2012. I think 2012. I think, was it 2011? I don't know, girl. I don't even remember past yesterday half the time anymore. But definitely 2020 to 2023. Tough because I did lose a lot of people. And then that's when things just started seeming like it was after COVID, that upside down type thing. It seemed like everything was upside down. And it's like, is it going to get right side up again? You get little glimpses of it. Yeah. It be like that though. You be like, man, I often wonder too if it as it'd be unexpected to us, but what did they expect? What did they know? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think about stuff like that. I remember before yeah, we started to hear about your uncle when my before my kid's father passed. I um, I remember talking to him because my son was gonna come and stay with me, and I was trying to get a bed, and he was just like, yeah, I can help you out, whatever, whatever. I'm just trying to deal with this. This was before his other son had went to prison, got in trouble, and he was trying to get to him before they came and picked him up, and he didn't get to him, but he had a conversation with my son, and he told him that he wanted him to raise his youngest brother. Now that totally made no sense, you know what I'm saying? But after he passed, my son went into this thing like, I gotta get my brother. My dad told me to take care of him, but I was just thinking, like, what did he know already that at this time he still had his other son that's older than my son, and then his oldest daughter? Like, what was it that Hey, Marissa. What was it that my son carries that he gave him such a tall order? Even though I don't think it was meant for him to get him and take care of him like that, but he does a good job at it on the level that he does. Well, I guess I that was kind of weird that I just said that, and then I thought about it. The oldest son passed away. I think they've always looked at him like almost like he was the oldest. My son, he was the most like my kid's father. So his younger siblings, they had that same fear. Like, I'm gonna call Kevon. They gonna fear like he about to call daddy. It's crazy. This make you wonder, you know, we may not be ready, but they might already be knowing. Hmm. Just thoughts. When did your uncle pass, Realist? How you feeling, Marissa? I was listening to you earlier while I was out riding, from what I could hear. Yeah, you never know. And I remember after he passed away, I was like, "Oh my God!" The first thing I thought was, "Did he get saved? Did he get saved?" And I think I was more frantic. Okay, so yeah, recently, and then I kept thinking like, my baby daddy is gonna be in hell. I mean, that was my A. Not that I had one to put him in. I was just wondering. And it was crazy because I went on Facebook and it was this girl. Her name was Jennifer. I didn't even realize Jennifer was like somebody our fathers were like really close. Like we kind of grew up together, but I didn't remember her. But somehow she posted something like in like a tribute or something to him, and she talked about how the last time when they talked, he had gave his life to Christ, and I'm like, man, God really be knowing how to ease your mind of certain things sometimes when you don't know. I would have had no way of knowing that at the time. Yeah, I think about that's why I said I don't even like now. I just be like, okay, Lord, can I have some more time? Because we just don't know, man. When you look around, there's so much stuff going on. Oh man, it's crazy. Mm-mm. And that's exactly how it be. I know that I started to see a trend of people that were kind of younger having heart attacks. Like a lot of people that I went to school with, around like 38 and 40. A lot of people I went to school with had heart attacks. And I'm like, man, is this the fact that when we were young, we thought this was old? Or are these people really young? You know what I'm saying? I think that even back then, it was still young. We just thought it was old. That's when you least expect it. We still got to bring it back to God don't make no mistakes. Like, I believe we served his purpose. Well, that's how I look at my parents. Mm, No, you don't know, but I had that when my cousin passed. I was talking about him the other day. He couldn't just he was trying to get himself clean and one little relapse, he's no more. But at that time, it was like maybe some months after my surgery. And then, with all the wear and tear that my body went through with that low hemoglobin and iron and stuff, and not knowing how severe it was, and me pushing through those chronic moments, I believe that everything in my body kind of had to reboot. And there was a moment where my heart felt funny. And so I went to the doctor and everything. I had went to the cardiologist, had to get all these different tests done and all this stuff. And in between that time of me waiting on the results is when my cousin passed. And I'm just driving down the street. I'm talking to my friend on the phone, the one I'm staying with now. And I just bust out crying like, I don't want to die. Because it's like when people, man, especially when it's somebody close to your age, I'm like trying to deal with. That's when the man kicked me out the shop that one time, and I said I bullied my way and stayed. It's like I ain't leaving, but it was like I'm not about to stress myself out because I don't know what's going on, and I'm not trying to be up out of here, so I'm not leaving. I'll leave when I find out what's going on with my heart, but I'm not leaving. And weeks went by, and nobody called me from the doctor. So finally, I reached out to them. Only for them to tell me everything was clear. I'm like, so I can work out and everything. They say, yeah. And then, like, after that, it seemed like all the symptoms just went away. So I think that we can worry ourselves into something that isn't there, just from thinking. The best we can do is try to find peace in losing our loved one. Remember, like I said, remember the good things about them. Remember the things they probably taught you. And anything you think you can do differently in your life that will add to it, then that's what we do. Don't have to go to the hospital, really. Shoot. You young. Drink water, eat some vegetables, a little exercise, and prayer. I don't know what my last day gonna be like. I'm just gonna live every day like it's man. Shoot. Cause if I gotta live like it's my last day, it's a whole bunch of stuff I can't do right now. But I know what you mean. But it'd be like in these instances when I think about that, it'd be like, yes, live like every day like it's your last. When you think about it, everything that you've never done before, it's impossible to live every day like it's your last day. Where we get that from? Y'all, I'll be monetized by 2027. We're gonna have a party. I'm stupid for that. I think I just like seeing the hours go up more than like I said, I get careless about all that. I mean, it's gonna be good when it happened, but it's like, okay, I'd rather sit here like this and talk to y'all and have our laughs and feel better when I get off and worry about that at the moment. Like I said, I really want it back because I had it. I don't know why YouTube didn't grandfather people in. Yeah, yeah. Well, because you never know when the last day for any of us is. Now, I agree. I'm not in disagreement with what she said. I just thought about it like, why we say that? Because I was just thinking, like, if somebody said you got this is your last day, I can't even do everything I would want to do. I'd be mad. Like, man, I ain't even get to get my sugar daddy yet. Now, let me quit. Ain't that social still there? I don't know. She might be. She might not be. Let's find out. Oh, I can't find. Oh, yes, I can. I don't think so. But man, let me go back up. I missed something. Yep, 2027, y'all. Y'all show up for my party. Nah, for real. I'm at like 760. But shoot, I think I had like, I don't even know where I was. I don't know. Like I said, I still got a problem with the way YouTube changed their things. He probably in the bushes. Atmosphere, you in the bushes, little sugar daddy. Little sugar daddy, you in the bushes. I'm about to find out. Shit. Atmosphere been missing. I usually see him on Instagram. Oh, you weren't here that day? Was that yesterday? You weren't here? It was somewhere after you talked about you had just got done eating some watermelon, and this lady said she needed a sugar daddy, and she said she's gonna get 12, and we said like the disciples, and then she asked Atmosphere if he wanted to be her sugar daddy. hmm And they're in the same city, so it would be really easy. But he said she was too expensive, and then I tried to take up like she's not like that, and she said you're right. I said, ooh, I love recapping. It'd be so funny. Oh my god. They probably the same age. Jesus hair. That's what happened. When you be missing, you become the topic. Word, it was crazy. Oh, you a bush baby too. You one of my bush babies. Sugar mama. I don't know. I know it's some out here. I'll be having to take a nap to come and hang out with the word. I was listening last night. I was just too tired to chat. Guess I was in the bushes. I was there. I was having a weird night though. I couldn't get to sleep right. I couldn't do nothing. I was just in my feelings all over the night. I took a nap and woke up and couldn't go back to sleep. I think right now I've probably been up since about 3:43. Sugar mama. We don't know what a sugar mama is, but I'm sure it's a thing. I ain't gonna. And Sugar Mom was on Rumble. Oh, in the Raptures on your Ninja Shield. Okay. Funny. He said, "The Rumble cost." I think I signed up for Rumble. I can't remember. They somewhere. I ain't got no paper. I came in. I might can be some sugar, but I don't know about no sugar mama. Shoot. I'm at the point now I want to make my debut. Come to the stage. It's Miss Fitty. Bust it. Bust it. Bust it down brown. Mm. I think y'all be tired of that. Just like we will be tired of some men. Because at the end of the day, it will help a temporary need or fix. Then after it's all said and done, you're still gonna want what you want. Bust it down meat, also known as Miss Fitty. Chicken wham wham. Breaking news. Meek, the short hair specialist, is a stripper named Miss Fitty that can't twerk. What? I need to quit joking like that. Y'all know these jokes have wings. They be flying away. Honey. At the end of the day, we all be joking. But I keep on hearing these men talk about this stuff. Shaker Heights. Well, I used to want to live in Shaker Heights so bad. I had a boyfriend that lived in Shaker Heights. I used to have one on Shaker Heights, Cleveland Heights, and East Cleveland. 3 at a time. Hey, Rachel. Hey. What you know about Shaker Heights? Or you just made that up? You know that's in Cleveland, right? Shaker Heights was the area everybody thought was the high class area. And people with the money, they're there. Something like Terrence Terrence Howard, I think is from there. I'm not sure. Don't get me lying. Not so Mickey Mouse. Say it big with the chest. Miss Fitty. Miss Fitty. Miss Fitty. That already sounds crooked. I'm gonna have to practice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Shaker was like the suburbs. I remember before I moved out there, my mother used to always be like, "Oh, Shaker Heights. I know Shaker Heights." She don't know nothing about no Shaker Heights. Shaker. I lived in I lived in Bedford. I lived in Warrensville, and I lived in Cleveland, off of Kinsman. But I used to hang out in EC. I love the hood. Rachel Banks, 2024 season will be a season of understanding. Let's go, Rachel. I love the hood. I ain't even gonna lie. But I didn't grow up in the hood like that, but I love the hood. I ain't going to the hood here. Well, I might, but not today. Somebody gotta take me there. I don't know nothing about it. I think I've been in some parts of the hood. Listen, y'all, I done been to the rooter to the tutor of Virginia Beach. I'm staying in Norfolk. I need to drive the other way tomorrow and see. I'm learning back roads and shortcuts and everything over there. Mm-mm-mm. Man, I gotta sit under this dryer tonight. It's gonna be painful. But I cannot be looking like somebody's stepchild. I look like Cinderella before the little mice came and fixed her up. Look at this. Oh my god, I can't believe I turned that camera on. That Jack. Somebody gonna screenshot it and be like, look at her. Boy, y'all, this hair done been through 2 weeks of cute, a half a week of hustle, 4 days of sick, and back to hustle. Okay, we have to remember that. We will get Rachel some virtual cake for her birthday. Yes. No, I'm just kidding. Listen, I'm excited. My birthday is December the 13th. But then Selena's birthday is coming in a few weeks. In a couple weeks, I think. Or about almost 3 weeks, I guess. A little over 2 weeks. Patience is a yes. And it says it's a virtue. Let's dig into that. What does that really mean? I mean, we be saying it, but do we really even know what we be talking about when we say it? Can y'all ever think about stuff we say just by repetition or because we heard it? You got a great son. Hey, he's gonna be so amazing. Patience is a virtue, a proverbial phrase referring to one of the seven heavenly virtues, typically said to date back to what? It's a poem, an epic poem written in the 5th century. Therefore, be patient, brethren, until the coming of the Lord. See how the farmer waits for the precious fruit of the earth, waiting patiently for it until it receives the early and latter rain. You also be patient. That just sounds like a long time, but it's a poem. It's truly patience a virtue. The ability to wait for something without frustration is a useful skill and a good aspect of one's personality. Psh. Yes, Sagittarius is great. We are the greatest people on earth, you know. Y'all don't know it yet, but y'all gonna learn today. We are great. Yes, we are great. Well, it's 8 o'clock. I gotta wash my hair or shampoo my hair Here I am, a professional saying wash. I had to shampoo my hair. Get ready to hit this dryer. Mm, mm, mm. Rachel gonna start a channel on her birthday. Well, we know what's gonna happen when she do. We gonna go over there. We gonna go over there. You gonna start a channel, Rachel? You said the like button shit. Hell no. That's funny. One night only. That's too funny. Child, that's why I say I'm here, but I'm staying in this lane over here for real because it's safe. It's safe. It's safe. It's safe. Shoot, I might still end up in jail. No, I was kidding. Nah, I wouldn't. Long as I think I don't know. I just think everybody could just be who they want to be. You know, some people are chaotic because they want to be chaotic. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. You coming? You coming on the panel? We gonna get her on. We gonna get her on one of these panels. Yep. Con Boulevard. So funny. Yeah, but I like it calm because it be there been some stuff going on YouTube, but we ain't gonna talk about it. No, I'm just kidding. You know what I think though? It's amazing. That's how I look at YouTube. Like, man, this shit is so amazing. It's amazing just to see, just to see. Yes, too much. That's why I say it's too much for real. It's amazing. And just when you think it can't get any worse, it keeps on giving. Really. People out in the streets playing with the homeless people. Just sad. I hope I'll never see none of y'all get old. Cause you can have fun. For real, for real. You know, yeah, I can be over here boring as I don't know what, and I'll be right here having fun. I'll make myself laugh. That's all I do. I come on here, I talk to you guys. I go and moderate the couple pages I moderate on. No, I'm a real moderator. I moderate. I be trying to make the crowd feel welcome. And I heard that when you do that, then you're trying to be seen. But I thought that's what they supposed to do. Man, that was amazing word. I mean, I ain't trying to talk about it either, but that mug said she was feeding them. No, you was not. I think people forget they had a camera rolling when they be talking. But some people be lucky. That was a lucky case, man. Man, people like playing traffic though. I can say that. Keep playing in traffic. But it ain't gonna end well. I'll be tired by now. Hell no. But you know what? Not to, like I said, I ain't talking about it. But what was the funniest thing when she like, "What happened to you? What happened to you? You ain't homeless. You just out here with your friends." Like everybody was saying, they not homeless. They just out there with their friend, laying on cardboard. That ain't funny, but it's funny because they wasn't. Them people was they know. Them people know. Okay, Selena in a half an hour. Yep, I'm about to pop off anyway because I'm about to go. I'm up here moderating on Mob's channel while we on here chopping it up. But I need to shampoo my hair. That's what I need to do because I don't want to look like this no more. I want to look in the mirror and say, "Hey, girl, hey, what's your name is?" I don't want to look in the mirror and be like, "What set you claiming?" That just ain't right. But yeah. So a couple of them, the word. That right there is the motive. You want to moderate on Rachel's channel January the 1st. Too funny. You know, we be forcing people to get channels over here and change their name. Bust it down, Gary Brown. Bust it down, Brown. Y'all ain't been paying attention. 2024, Gary will be giving full blown sermons on his lives on Wednesdays. Boom. I know I learned how to turn my troublemaker into something good. Yeah, that wasn't good though. And I mean, okay, oh, forget all the F stuff. It was dangerous, man. It was really dangerous. Like, that was dangerous. Like, are we really setting ourselves up for that type of failure and have it be recorded at our own hand? But yeah, here nor there. Things will get better when Rachel get her page. When Watermelon be going live more. You know what, Gary? Thank you for that because I really want to get my ear back right. You know what I mean? I know I hear well, but I gotta get. That's why I say I gotta get back focused and get on my thing like I used to be. Cause it ain't nothing like being in the right position to hear God. You know, a lot of people don't really think that He speaks, but He does. You know, I saw a video and it was Kelly Price coming out of a club and she turned around and she told the girl something like, you got some people around you that's doing this and this and this and this. And the comments, child, the comments were crazy. Like, she didn't know this lady. She didn't have a reason to say these things to this lady. I look at stuff like that. Somebody just turned around and give you a random word out of somewhere. Okay, it was Kelly Price. But how desensitized are people to the fact that maybe he would turn around and use somebody coming out of a club, not just her or anybody. Really, she made me laugh. But yeah, I want to get back to that place. Not that I left, but I want that ear sharp. I wonder how fast cause she had got in that bag. That's what I was looking at. Like, girl, go home. Man, I don't know. I mean, not saying I won't, but I'm just saying I don't know. Cause you know, some people just done gave up. Almost like if you want to know what a reprobate is, I don't know. Sometimes I'll be thinking some of these people is right there. For real. Hey Don. Hey Dome. Hey Dome. Hey Dome. Rachel. That part. That part. How? By a wing and a prayer or something. Cause man. So what y'all got planned for the rest of y'all Friday? What y'all got for the rest of y'all Friday? Cause I am definitely getting ready to do my hair. Dawn 2024 season will be the season of gathering. Mm. Come on in. Bust it down, Brown. Got a word for you. No, I was kidding. Yeah, I'll be in there too. I'll be dual moderating. Y'all know I do that. Listen, it ain't a day that goes by that I ain't got a song for y'all. Bust it down, Brown, got a word for you. And you, and you, and you. Bust it down, Brown, got a word for you. For you, and you too. I ain't even had nothing to drink. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. If you can see it, if you can see it. You gonna fly, don't you? I believe you can fly. It's the nighttime. I can feel my nose and stuff getting uh, stopped up. Not when you get sick, it seems like at night it come back on you. A little something. Hey, K Smooth. Bust it down, Brown. Got a word for you. Evening, K Smooth. Here it comes. Here it comes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. K Smooth gonna get some peace, some patience, and some wisdom. Bust it down, Brown. Got a word for you. And you too. Bust it down, Brown. Got a word for you. Steadfastness. Steadfastness. Yes. Yes, yes. That's what we doing over here. Got big Miss Fitty coming to the stage near you. That watermelon. About to start swatting the kids. Gary Brown got a word for you. Angel gonna start. I mean, not Angel. Rachel gonna start a YouTube channel. Word is in the rapture. Realist is amazed. Thinking about some Cheerios. Selena's over there putting on her makeup. Getting ready. Yeah, when I'm gonna do a panel soon. I am. All right, we're gonna put it in my notes. Atmosphere hiding. Little sugar daddy. Little sugar daddy. 11, 10, 23. Bust it down, Brown had word for everybody. Patience was the lie. Boom. And it is documented. It is documented. The atmosphere happened. That is funny though. Mm-mm. Let me co-sign that. All right, y'all. So it's getting late, and I do need to get started on this head. And I really do, as always, appreciate you guys for coming through for my meat talk. Helping me get over my little thoughts for the day and get back to a centered place. Y'all always part of the pivot, the shift, the change, the comeback to. We all still here grounded. We gonna make it. We're doing it big. I mean, shoot, what better way to end than Gary done gave every single person that came in here their word for 2024. So we can all touch and agree that everything that he said is going to come to pass. And then some. As always, feel free to hit the Cash App. It's not the most important, but I would appreciate it. And definitely the most important is to subscribe. Well, like, subscribe, and share. Tell a friend, bring a friend. So I pray that everybody has a good night, a great morning, that we wake up with more patience than we had today, that we wake up with more strength than we had today, that we have clearer vision for tomorrow than we had today. Cover all our children, protect them while they're out over the weekend, when they head back to school, all that good stuff. And other than that, God, you know where every last one of these people needs. So we trust and believe that you'll do it. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. I love y'all. Bye now.